As Uganda grapples with the fight against corruption in both public and private sector, President Yoweri Museveni has blamed the current state of affairs in the country on the effectiveness of government officials who work in institutions that are mandated to spearhead the fight against corruption.
The laws are there, the institutions are there, but the personnel manning those institutions are the problem now. But fortunately, people are fed up, so they can no longer protect these corrupt people.
The president said there was a great need to amend the law that currently protect corrupt government officials.
The catchment area to replace these crooks is very big. The only problem now is the law protecting the corrupt civil servants. That law, this one here, we now need to be more to have quicker methods of accountability than what we have now.
President Museveni also reiterated that better remuneration was not the answer to ending corruption because some of Uganda's most corrupt officials were also among the best paid.
Because some of the areas where there is a problem, people are well remunerated. URA, they get very good salaries. So why would you have corrupt people there? Bank of Uganda, KCCA, but there is corruption there. So remuneration is not a cure.
The chairperson of Transparency International, Dr. Delia Ferreira, says there is lack of political will and commitment to fight the vice.
Each president that assumes office says in his speech, "I commit to fight corruption." Everyone said that. Really, we as citizens in the global world are fed up with commitments. Because my impression is that they know very clearly what corruption is, but they are not aware of what commitment means in terms of the ethical and value point of view.
Some of the civil society members who attended the event said it was impossible to engage the masses on fighting corruption since government clamped down on public platforms that citizens use to advance their views and hold their leaders to account.
There are no longer accountability platforms in communities. There be measures that used to provide that space for citizens to hold their local leaders accountable are no longer there. You know, there is a restriction of space in terms of people coming out to demonstrate on issues that may not go down well with them with regard to leadership and governance. There is a limited space for people to vent, to speak about corruption issues.
How these public officers really contributed to make sure that that paper black money remained in circulation, because it was reaching on the grassroots. People could get information, and that, therefore, even us at the grassroots, we do give also information based on what is coming from the center. And
as Transparency International marks 25 years of highlighting corruption in Uganda, the country is now ranked 175 out of 186 on the World Corruption Index. Aaron Mukama, NTV.